Hi guys, welcome back to Pitch Intel. And I'm here to talk about the performance of Premier League teams in the first leg of the round of 16 in the Champions League. Premier League teams, when you guys went to do hasty initial gra to finish in the top 8. Now, what was the benefit of finishing in the top 8? Nothing. We had 5 teams from the EPL that finished in the top 8. Newcastle were the only team that faltered and finished outside the top 8. So they didn't have automatic qualification. Out of the 5 teams, right? Let me give you the scores. Number 1, Chelsea was there. They lost 5-2 to PSG that played playoffs. Man City, they've lost 3-0 to Real Madrid that played playoffs with Benfica. Arsenal, they drew 1-1 away to Bayer Leverkusen. Tottenham Hotspur, the shittiest of them all, they lost 5-2 away to Atletico Madrid. Liverpool, champions of England, Premier League champions, current holders of the Premier League, they went to Turkey, Galatasaray, and lost 1-0. Is the Premier League the best team in the world? When it mattered the most, crunch moment, when we really needed to showcase to the world that we are the best league in the world, we fell. We failed. How do you want to put it? How do you want to put it that Arsenal could not defeat Bayer Leverkusen away? How do you want to put it that Chelsea? Well, I'm not really bothered about Chelsea because Chelsea is different. Chelsea's case is different. In as much as they've been the highest spenders in the last 2-3 seasons, I think they've spent over 2 billion in 2 seasons. Over 2 billion in 2 seasons. Now, let's look at the spending power this transfer window that you just concluded. And this is going to be the entire 2025-2026 season. Winter transfer and summer transfer. The Premier League spent 4 billion euros in transfer expenditures. 4 billion euros. Serie A spent 1.44 billion. Can you see the difference? The difference is almost 3 billion gap. Now, Bundesliga spent 964 million. Did you hear that? La Liga, what the Premier League spent times 4 of what Bundesliga spent. Saudi Pro League was number 4. They spent 784. The Saudi 784 million. Yeah. La Liga was even number 5. They spent only 767 million. League 1 spent 746 million before the Turkish League, and Turkish League spent 477 million, and then Brazilian League. Even Championship in England spent 424 million euros. They spent more than Liga Portugal. Have you seen the difference in the expenditure? But still, crunch time. The big boys were asked to come outside. And what did the Premier League teams do? They docked. I'm ashamed. In fact, as it stands now, the only teams that I believe can get a result and redeem the image of England is Arsenal and Liverpool. Whosoever is finishing 5th in the league, in the Champions League, if you have at the back of your mind that England are still going to get automatic 5th slots, you need to have a rethink, because the coefficient might not remain the same again when out of 6 English teams, 4 have gone home, and you don't know what's going to happen in the next round. How is the coefficient going to favor you now? Because Atletico Madrid, I know Atletico Madrid are seeing the competition, Barcelona are seeing the competition, Real Madrid is seeing the competition. Spain have more teams now. They'll have more teams if we eventually get evicted. I mean, if the Premier League teams end up getting evicted. This is shameful. Is this what you spent all this money for, all this ridiculous amount of money for? Financing the other leagues, buying their best talent. At the end of the day, what has happened? What are we actually doing in England? We're playing long balls, aerial balls. Who's going to win the first ball? Who's going to win second ball? Who's winning the header? Let's be real here. Man City were properly schooled by Real Madrid. Vinicius Junior just missed the penalty. It would have been 4. How are they coming back from this? Oh, you think they'll beat Man City beat Real Madrid 4-0 at Etihad? You must be a dreamer, Joseph the dreamer. You need to tell me whether I'll buy a Lamborghini next tomorrow. That's just insane. Spurs, Chelsea. The reason why I said earlier that I'm not surprised is because Chelsea, I've always been saying it, that buying and selling club. They are a bunch of kindergarten kids. They are no longer able to compete. They can't compete in the Champions League. They would never be able to win the league with this operating model. Never. Take it to the bank. They can't do it. Look at how you guys put shame on me. Anyway, I'm an Arsenal fan and I believe we are still going to qualify. Yeah, we'll qualify. Let's see how things stand. By next week. But I believe Arsenal and Liverpool will go through. Galatasaray have a shaky defense, and Liverpool should be able to, get things on track, get things going. And Arsenal will definitely batter by Leverkusen. That is if they come to the party. Because this Arsenal that I'm seeing, it looks like they're not ready to come to the party because of Arteta's selection. Now, I have a thought. The Premier League should cancel the Carabao Cup. It's useless. How much do they give? I even heard they don't give the winner of that cup up to £600,000. So why are you training? Why are you wasting this players' time and making them stress over what? Cancel it. Let's have only the FA Cup and the Premier League. Okay, now in La Liga they only have Copa del Rey and La Liga. In France they only have League One and the French Cup. In Italy they only have Coppa Italia and the Serie A. Same thing with Germany. They only have two trophies to play for. And look at PSG now. They even canceled the game that they have this coming weekend because they want to be fully fit and ready to focus on Chelsea. But the Premier League can't do that for you. They can't. So fatigue is going to come in. This is crunch moment. This is where you need to show yourself. But the English boys are already really tired. Do you know what it means to play 3 games every 7 days? You're human. Your legs will be burnt out. You'll be tired. I mean, I can make this excuse for players that I know have been delivering from the beginning of the season. Not those who've not done anything and they see claiming tiredness and fatigue. What have you done the entire season? Nothing. So for me, I just believe that cup should be cancelled so that we only have 2 trophies to play for plus the Champions League. None of this, nobody can ever win a quadruple. It's not going to be possible. You can't win quadruple. You don't have the mental capacity, the psychology, everything, the physicality. You don't have it. The fitness level, you can't have it. How many players do you have in your squad? Injuries will be there dealing with you. Can academy boys win the trophies for you? You can't. If to win a treble, you're already knackered. Talk more of a quadruple. It's not possible. Cancel the Carabao Cup. Let's focus on the FA Cup, which is the oldest league in England. The oldest trophy in England. Yeah, that's understandable. It's the heritage, but I mean, it used to be called Carling Cup. Before, it used to be called League Cup. Now it's being called Carabao Cup. I mean, what? Take it off, man. Take it off. I know you guys might come for me in the comment, but I don't care. That's just my opinion. Take off that particular trophy. We do not need it. It's wasteful. It's needless. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What you think about the few points that I've raised here today. I hope England represents anyhow and anyway and anywho. So thank you so much, guys. Remember to subscribe and like this video. Yeah, and I'll catch you guys on the next one, as I always promise, and I always come through for you guys. Thank you so much. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.